G'day mate and welcome back to Project Hospital. Look, we've already got problems. Where is this patient? So you're there. You have a fracture surgery arm. It's allocated. Maybe we just don't have... Does the surgery run at night? Workload day. I can't see what the workload is at night. Because that's hidden. Of course it's hidden. There are no doctors on. Okay. Operating room needs one doctor surgeon, one doctor's assistant, one anesthesiologist, one surgery nurse, and one nurse. Oh, that's a lot of people. Hang on. Is that even the surgery? There we go. That's not even the surgery. What is that? An x-ray room. Where's the surgery? Surgery. Operating room. Looks like a thing with a bed on it. Operating room 0. You tell me I don't have an operating room. Oh, hang on. Fracture ward has an operating room. I just don't know where it is. Is that the operating room? It looks like a thing with a shower head. That's the operating room. So that needs what? One doctor surgeon. Staff night. I got a doctor. I got a nurse. I got a cardio tech. It looks like we just don't have... So we need a bare minimum of 2 doctors, and we just don't have them. So where is our nighttime? No, you're a janitor. Michael Young, who anesthesiologist. What do we need? An anesthesiologist and a surgeon. Plus we need and an assistant. So I actually need 3 doctors. Plus I need a surgery nurse, clinical nurse, patient care, no, medical surgery, yep. Plus I need, that's it. So I need a doctor assistant and a doctor anesthesiologist. No, I got one of those. So I need a doctor surgeon and doctor assistant. Okay. Doctor. Surgery. You? Doctor assistant. Can that just be any old doctor? Maybe. Okay. Pin. No, I want you down here. How to do that? Okay. You're in that department. So I was going to start this episode with, hey, guess what? Game's been updated. It's now officially been released. It has now officially been released. What do I need to get the surgery to run? Workload night 1%. That is the on-call room. That is the on-call room. What's the name of this patient? Dana Garcia. Okay. You. Dana. Dana Garcia. Michael Young. So you are set to that doctor. I broke it. Michael. Get Dana to the top of the list. Like, treat her now. Long wait for transport. Okay, you're in that department. I literally have nurses sitting around doing nothing. Is there enough free nurses to transport the patient? Jordan Green. I don't even know where Jordan Green's going. We have 2 nurses. Alright, fine. Let's just throw a nurse into the mix. Where the hell is a nurse meant to go? Nurse can go in an on-call room or a nurse's station. Right department are based here. So we'll... Oh, hang on. On-call. 1 nurse, 1 surgery nurse. Personal base on-call room and nurse's station. Okay. Fine. We'll just hire another nurse. Come back. Patient care. Receptionist. Even cheaper. We're going to bring on Peter, who is now actually bloody well moving patients. Somebody's going to have surgery. It's not the people that have been complaining. Oh no, it is one of the people that have been complaining. But hopefully we'll make some money. The game is not very clear on what's wrong and what you need to fix. I think it's a game that's definitely going to come with experience, to put it politely. But yeah, the game has been released. It is $25 on Steam and currently has a 10% off Halloween sale. I guess I should do my standard like review format of a game. I don't know if there's enough nurses to move you, actually. There are. Turns out they're just taking a different patient. Good news is they're actually performing surgery, so I'm actually making money. So, you know, we'll just accept that. So if you want a very, very realistic, and I've had some people in the comments, you know, complain about some of the diseases and some of the diagnosis. If you want, which I would, again, probably refer to the, what is it, the MDM5, the Medical Diagnosis and Management, something, 5th edition. If you ever go to a very expensive doctor or psychiatrist or anybody who charges you like well over a couple of $100 per hour, they'll have one of these sitting on the shelf. It's impressive when it actually looks like it's been used. I have a feeling sometimes they're just used as props. What is this? That is a... I don't recognize the symbol. A diagnostics unit. So that looks like a plus up there to me. Not a squiggly. But sure. So yeah, I'd probably comment, you know, that the makers of the game just copied disease diagnosis. So you have irritable bowel, diet modification, vitamin supplements, anesthesiologist observation. I have the option of send them home. I have sent untreated patient. So I'm going to flip you over to control by doctors because you're done. You've been put in the ICU. So you're basically done. You just got to sit there and wait for healing to happen. But yeah, so if you want a very, very realistic hospital simulator that really gets into the nuts, the bolts, and some things I just can't understand, like having to have 3 separate wards for 3 different departments. Yeah, this department needs a high dependency unit, which I understand that one. But surgery needs a high dependency unit as well. Although I did think to myself, so that's a high dependency. If I do that, damn. Oh. Now I've broken it. I think it's fixed. Fix it? What do you mean fix it? I just fixed it and unbroke it. So in the pre-made, in the pre-made blueprint, these didn't come with a life monitor, and now I have to install them, and it won't let me attach them to the wall. Why not? Life monitor. Put that in the trash. Put that in the trash. Put a hospital bed in. Right. Really? I can't put a hospital bed in either? Oh, because I am poor. Oh. Borrow more money. I do believe that the object of this mission was to pay back all the money. Life monitor. There. Oh, you need a bed. Fixed? I think it's fixed. Regular hospitalization. But they're in a HDU. Do I even have a regular hospitalization? ICU, restroom, on-call, surgery, HDU, regular ward. See, surgery has a regular ward. Ortho has a regular ward, which is this one. And it says 2. Down a little. Up a little. Haha. Yeah. So, as it stands, if you want a very realistic regular hospitalization, yeah. Oh. What do you mean it's not working? ICU. What's wrong with this one? What's wrong with ICU? ICU. ICU needs one doctor, one nurse. I've got a doctor, I've got a nurse. I don't see your issue. All the beds are green, which means they're happy. Yeah, I So you're in ICU. ICU. One doctor, one nurse. I've got a doctor, I've got a nurse. I've got 4 stretchers. I don't get it. I don't get what's wrong. Clinic, immobile, hospitalization, ICU, hospitalization, regular ward, high intensive, exams, stat lab, waiting room, CT. Nope. I don't understand what's wrong. And I think this is probably my biggest drawback to this game. Yeah, he's gone. She's gone as well. All I've done is literally loaded the game. Like the game. Okay, that's different. These are all active. Okay, so let's go do all those. Bye, patience. That's why I'm broke. Laboratory cultivation of the specific sample obtained from the patient in order to determine bacteria is present, what kind of bacteria it is. So it's either Crohn's disease or ulcerative coitus. Coitus? Okay. So I haven't done the physical yet. That seems like a good start. Seems like a little bit less obtrusive. Stool collecting next. What's Dana Garcia is back. They have a staff fraction of the blah 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 blah. Fractured surgery arm. Fractured surgery arm. That is the treatment. You're fine. Go have surgery. Oh, we're still waiting on a stool analysis. Really? We got no laboratory? Or radiology? How do we have... We really don't. Where's Stat Labs? Wait, where was that patient? Transfer to that department. You have kidney, bladder, kidney. Let's do both of those. Okay. Where were we? We were staring at patients. We're waiting for this guy to get more diagnosis. Sure, let's do a blood draw at the same time. Sure, we'll do that. We'll just do everything. So what you're saying is you can't do any of these because we don't have a stat lab. Does not general emergency have a stat? General doctory have a stat lab? Stat lab. Where the hell's my stat lab? Over here. Which has 2 people in it. Technologist. Technologist. Okay. Are you missing some sort of equipment? What did this dude need? Back to that view. You needed a CRP, a microscope, a stool analyzer, and a hematoblood analyzer. Okay, over to here. Glassware. That looks like a glassware already. Okay, hematobal's also there. Microscope is right there. Stool analyzer is that one. So we've got one of those as well. Thermal cycler is that one. It looks like this one. It looks like this one has just about everything. So if we go back to... It doesn't tell us how overworked it is. It just says stat lab and just leaves it at that. Go to. Okay, so I can move you to ICU and then do a blood analysis. Are you already in ICU, magically? Oh. Well, we don't care which one it is. Because the diagnosis is the same. Oh, hang on. Do we get paid more for one of these than the other? No, it's the same amount. Okay. General surgery department is missing. Really? Hospitalization on general surgery. General surgery. Hospitalization. I don't remember hospitalization. Anywhere. Yeah, what are you talking about? Why are you going to general surgery? Okay, not that one. See, I don't see a hospitalization. General surgery, on-call, HCU, regular ward. Unless you're referring to regular ward. At which point, I have no idea why it's not working. That's a regular ward that's completely empty. Go to surgery. But I can send you the high dependency dependency unit. That requires any office / diagnostic unit. As far as I know, you've been treated. Even though that says untreated. That is the treatment. Well, that is the treatment, to be more exact. Do I get more money for throwing more drugs at you? I don't know. This game. Where to start? Okay, so Project Hospital is a very, very realistic hospital game. You have every different type of medical equipment that I can possibly think of. And luckily I haven't had that much deal with hospitals, but like I said, I am seeing a nurse. So I have had my reasonable share of general hospital knowledge. And if all else fails, just ask why your toe hurts because you stubbed it. You know, ask Google and search WebMD, and the answer is always cancer. Now that's out of the way, for a $25 game, and I know it's 10% off, probably still at the moment. Look, I'd have to give it at least the 20 out of 25. As far as realistic game goes, going from what I know of the US medical system, because it is based on the US medical system as far as I can tell, it is very, very realistic. It's nothing like the Australian system. The Australian system, dead set. If you're going to a ward for fractures and they're full, and next door maternity has a spot, they'll shove you in. They wards share beds back and forth if needs be, because all the planning in the world will never, ever, ever cover all your bases. As for my little experience with the game, look, I have enjoyed it. I am getting frustrated. Don't get me wrong. Some of that's got to do with the bugs that I saw in the beta, and then this game has obviously come from the release candidate, which means some bugs may carry across. By all means, I'm actually going to probably call it at the end of this episode. Probably call this tutorial done, and try the next one and see what happens with basically a clean map. And go from there. It has been fun. I do need to thank Oxymoron Games again for sending me a review key. It's been a good project to watch evolve and expand along the way. But yeah, that's where I'm going to leave it for this one. So thank you guys for watching. As always, do hope you've enjoyed. And I'll see you in the next one. All right, bye.